She really did get busted.
I don't know why they're showing the bikini shots there.
Fox News programming.
Daddy's home. Take his phone. Friday night. Shabbat shalom.
Ass-grabbing leather and glittery pantsuits, scripted town halls, pyrotechnics-infused entries, caressing the Vice President of the United States and conducting merch giveaways. Like, where the hell are this woman's kids?
You're victimizing the victim, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if they in my ear, the one drop me down, and yeah, that's clear. Yeah, everything is not clear. This the end, then everything's clear. That's right, the end is near.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are discussing Erika Kirk is busted. This is a big one. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So much stuff is coming out about Erika now, especially since people have decided to go back into her background and the way that she is being, I would say, behaving since Charlie Kirk's death has been rather suspicious. So we're going to get into new information there. We're also going to discuss, if people haven't heard about this while you were sleeping or doing something else, Donald Trump had a meeting with oil executives, and honestly, it did not go the way that I think he intended. This, of course, comes about after the kidnapping of Nicolas Maduro. We're also going to discuss Candace Owens and apparently Tucker Carlson have been named by the Likud party. This is not a good thing, obviously, for them, but it appears there is some attack that is happening there. We're going to get into the details about all of that, ladies and gents, and what does that really mean?
Erika been busted. Busted how? Busted how?
AOC back in the news again. She is facing backlash. Her and Zohran Mamdani are facing backlash because of the comments that they made recently about a recent protest outside of one of the synagogues. We're going to get into all of that. And finally, I know you guys have been asking for it, and I'm sorry it's been so delayed. We are finally going to do that part 2 about biblical Israel versus modern day Israel. And this also includes that connection with Pax Judaica. This is very important. And so we're diving into the Revelations portion today. So welcome to Sunday school, I guess. And last but not least, we also have Sam Parker, who I think has been on Erika's ass. Like this guy, I don't know who he is, but he's been on Erika's ass. He said it's been 12 days since Erika Kirk's failed attempt at an alibi. She says she's been too busy with sick kids to resend a text message to Candace. Does this look like she's too busy to send a follow-up text message? So here's a picture here of Erika with who I believe is probably her son, supposed to be her son. And this looks like it was shared on Instagram. It says here, exploring with my little loves, making soup for Nana with Chef GG, what I would give for a real one. I feel you with me always. Mama Lo still giving her words of wisdom the best she can. Moments of overwhelming humility drenched in God's grace, making childhood memories, unexpected friendships, your voice and wisdom that continues to echo throughout the world, making heaven crowded. So this was shared on Instagram, and I am not one to say, you can't obviously spend time with your child. That's not what I'm saying. But what's weird is it seemed like she was angry that people were critical of her or asking questions and that she wanted privacy, but she's everywhere. If it's not, America Fest, I understand they already had that plan. But I mean, she came out on the stage I thought she was, what's the woman's name? Tammy Baker? The way she walked out there with that sequin suit and, what's going on around here? Don't understand, right? And she's been everywhere since then.
I mean, if she does not want to answer the text, I don't see what is wrong with that. She can not answer the text if she doesn't want to.
That's the other thing. If we go into this part here, Project Constitution has been following her plane. This is cracking me up. Project Constitution said Erika is out here living her best life since Charlie's assassination, and the internet is losing. Wow. Y'all keep hitting me with people grieve in different ways. Okay, sure. But come on. Charlie's gone, Erika's single again. Apparently doesn't have her kids anymore. We'll get to that in just a second. She's jet setting nonstop on a private jet to Cabo and Miami, the two biggest party capitals on the planet. Bikinis, beaches, nightlife, celebrity hotspot. Girl is out here looking for husband number 2 already. The flight radar is spilling all the tea. Frequent trips to these exact spots while the kids are nowhere in sight. And she's thriving like never before. Grief looks different for everyone, but this looks like she finally got her freedom back, or something way darker. Here's the other question. Where are the kids? Who's paying for endless luxury getaways?
I mean, she got money, no? She got money, bro. What kind of question is that?
And why does it feel like she's celebrating instead of mourning? The internet wants answers, not excuses. Okay, so he has been able to follow this jet. Have to mute it because of the music. But if this is correct, it shows it going from Scottsdale to Cabo. Cabo is a party destination for those who are not familiar. Scottsdale to Miami, another party destination.
She really did get busted.
I don't know why they're showing the bikini shots there.
Fox News programming.
Daddy's home. Take his phone. Friday night. Shabbat Shalom.
Ass-grabbing leather and glittery pantsuits, scripted town halls, pyrotechnics-infused entries, caressing the Vice President of the United States and conducting merch giveaways. Like, where the hell are this woman's kids?
You're victimizing the victim, if that makes sense.
Pause here because we'll get to that in just a second. But the question that people are asking is, where are Erika's kids? Like what is going on here? For someone who said, give me time, give us, and I get it, it's been a couple of months since Charlie Kirk was killed, but where are the kids? Because I have another picture to show you as well.
I mean, she's supposed to go everywhere with the kids. I kind of get it, man. I get it, but come on, man. Come on, guys. I get the part where she got busted. I get that, but you guys cannot keep asking about the kids, man.
Whereas people are like, so now she's at this bowl game? Like, where are for someone who said that they needed time, like give them privacy, for someone who said that, she is not being private at all. And I think if you're going to be a celebrity or a public figure, when you leave the house, when you go to said events, I feel like people have a right to comment. I feel like they do. If you don't want to be seen, stay your ass in the house.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'll tell you an example about that. Singer and legend, Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle said this a long time ago on a talk show. She said that people get what they sign up for. She said, I knew getting into this that there was a possibility I could be famous, I could be a celebrity. So I don't leave the house if I don't want to be bothered. She said, if you don't want to be bothered and you're famous and you're a celebrity, leave your ass in the house. So that's the part to me that just kind of gets me, is like, she's getting mad because people are like, why are you out and about? But she's the one that's out and about. And then there's this part. Now all of a sudden, there's this documentary that is resurfaced apparently, where Erika Kirk is in the documentary and partnered with the guy who's CIA. And like, this is wild. Let's go ahead and bring this in here. Like I said, we just keep finding out more and more and more. Let's start with the community note first, and then we'll get into it. It says the clip comes from the public 2015 documentary Black Start on grid threats, not CIA produced, but it said it features Erika presenting alongside former CIA director James Woolsey. Her family business includes EMP protection tech. So
EMP.
We knew things about like Erika. We've been discovering things, but now we see she's rubbing elbows here with a former CIA director. Let's get into this documentary vid here. Check this out. So that's her.
Yeah.
We have 5 major threats that make our grid extremely vulnerable that we've presented to congressional officials. 1 being cyber, 2 being hackers, 3 being physical threats, 4th one is solar EMP, and the 5th one is man-made EMP. So the concern that we have is that we put out this critical information, and when we go over this risk analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Guys, do you have ties or connection to a CIA director or a former CIA director? Because I don't. It's just all getting more and more weird. And then when Candace came up with the story about the Fort Huachuca and Mitch and all of that was revealed, it's just kind of like now, you look back at it and it's like Erika and friends wanted to pretend as though that was a far-fetched idea.
I mean, Erika is connected, bro. She's connected. She's been around, bro. She's been with Donald Trump. She's known him for years. This is not, bro. You guys don't know who you're messing with. You have no idea who you're messing with. You get what I'm saying?
But the more that keeps being revealed about her past, it doesn't seem that far-fetched now, does it? Look at all these connections. The Romanian orphanage, which there was alleged sex trafficking and abuse. The parents in the Department of Defense for Israel. The mom, DHS.
EMPs, bro. Talk about that.
And now we see that all these things scream honeypot to me. All of it. And now we see this documentary where she's working directly with the CIA director. What the absolute hell?
It is not
It's
random.
wild.
What we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Well, there are 18 critical infrastructures in the United States: food, water, transportation, communications,
This guy.
etc. All 17 of the others depend on electricity.
If our grid goes down, you can't cook, you're not going to heat anything, you can't run any of your medical supplies,
EMPs.
you can't talk on your phone, you can't take money out of a bank, and
Isn't that Janine from Fox News?
Shit, bro. This is dark. This is deep and dark.
Is everybody putting all the pieces together?
Yeah, we have been doing so.
Ay.
we turn into total chaos.
If the
Kids lost their dad. PBD podcast is not edited, so it was not changed or taken out. So it must have been, I don't know if it was a live interview, but it wasn't edited, right? Now, some of you are like, what is she talking about? What I found weird about this is that he didn't question it. Listen to what she says.
Yeah, he did not question it. He just moved on with the questions.
Court seems to be a common thread. I do think that the shooter in Pennsylvania had a handler. It seems like there's similar profiles to these people. So I definitely am curious myself to see what the evidence is. But I do think that when the information isn't put out there directly, that's when you have a lot of these, could have Erika have been involved in any of that? And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that she at all had any connection to that. When I see that, it's like you're victimizing the victim, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, she did lose her husband. She lost her kids. I was just with her at the White House. And
she lost her what? So this is the part that really threw people for a loop.
Her
and I had
keys.
to go back and say, did she say
Keys.
what I thought she said?
She said keys. She couldn't get in the house anymore because she lost the keys.
Those people are gagged.
I'm not a fan of gag orders because of what I saw happen with President Trump in New York City when they were trying to put a gag order on him to control the narrative about that. What I will also say, though, is I'm curious to see what evidence they do have. So I'm curious to see what they can present in court. Because if you have evidence where you have prints on everything and the guy's pleading guilty to it, I think it's a lot different. That'll answer a lot of questions. But either which way, Charlie was on the path to become and probably easily get elected based on the base that he had and the reach that he had and the ability to connect with people and the messaging and just the ability to break through cognitive dissonance. He was like a complete just machine in that sense.
And someone did.
Who told you that, bro? These people, man. Who told you that they are elected? They are chosen, bro. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you trying to fool?
I don't want that to happen. But this part right about here.
Could have had Prince, all that. That's gone. So if that's happening with cocaine, no, I'm not surprised. You had some crazy people in and out of that White House.
I'm sure they had a great weekend.
Don't use cocaine, guys.
Theo Vaughn said it best to J.D. Vance. He says, we can't even do cocaine nowadays, right? I don't know if you saw that clip with
Well, there's fentanyl. Don't do cocaine.
No, don't touch it.
Go running and stuff, you know. But the fact that discord seems to be a common thread, I do think that the shooter in Pennsylvania had a handler. It seems like there's similar profiles to these people. So I definitely am curious myself to see what the evidence is. But I do think that when the information isn't put out there directly, that's when you have a lot of these, well, you know, could have Erika have been involved in any of that? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that she at all had any connection to that. When I see that, it's like you're victimizing the victim, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, she did lose her husband. She lost her kids. Like, I was just...
What are you guys hearing? I mean, I'm hearing kids. Kids, not keys. I'm just saying keys to make it even funnier. Right? Kids. That's what I'm hearing. You can comment below. Let me know. Shout out to this lady for this video. Man, what is her name? Sabrina Salvacci. Sabrina Salvacci. She's Italian, bro.
She said she did lose her husband. She lost her kids.
Exactly.
Now, this interview apparently took place 2 months ago. But I never saw it. I don't watch PBD podcasts, so I didn't see it. But apparently people just picked up on the fact that she said this. And so that viral moment made its way around on social media. Now, she came forward and she said that she misspoke. She meant to say the kids lost their father. I don't know.
No way, she did not say that. Now she's making it even, look, she's making it worse, bro. Why you gotta make this worse? You're making this worse. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you guys think about this, man? Comment below. That's garbage. That's garbage, bro.
I'm praying to the sky and I got no fear. That's right, bro, I got no fear. Every day in my head, every day in my ears. Yeah, every day in my ears. The one drop me down and yeah, that's clear. Yeah, everything is not clear. This the end, then everything's clear. That's right, the end is near.